Hi, this is Eric Kirkpatrick again. I wanted to talk to you today because I get a lot of people that come to me and they really say, well, why do I need a lawyer? What's a lawyer going to do for me? Why am I paying a lawyer out of the settlement when I can do exactly what the lawyer did? Well, let me explain all that to you. The reason that you hire a lawyer is because the insurance company knows more than you do. And whether you're dealing with a workers' compensation case or you're dealing with a personal injury, automobile accident, or construction accident, something like that, the insurance company has experienced adjusters and they have their own lawyers that automatically try to figure out a way a lot of times to dispute your case or downplay it and basically overall save them money. That's what they're in the business of doing, is saving money. So there's a couple of things that people bring up to me. First of all is, why do I need a lawyer? Well, first and foremost, the value of the case. A lot of people think that, well, the insurance company's only going to pay so much and they're going to treat me fair. I don't need to pay that extra money to somebody. Well, that's not the case. As lawyers, the lawyers know what the value of a case is, primarily because they probably, if they're an experienced lawyer anyway, they've seen a lot of cases similar to yours, and they know what that surgery that you've had is going to be worth in front of a jury, or what it's going to be worth in front of an arbitrator on a workers' compensation case. The next thing is that people don't understand sometimes what the lawyer actually does. When the lawyer takes on a case, he's going to try to get you as much money for that case as he can. Now, the question may be, why would the lawyer care how much money I get? Well, simply put, it's because when you're doing personal injury work and workers' compensation law like I do, our fee isn't based on an hourly process. We don't send you a bill. We get a % of the recovery. So our interest really is the same as yours, meaning the more money you get, the more money we get paid. Now, having said that, when we take on a case, we get all of your medical records. We get all of your medical bills. We then, if we have to file the lawsuit, we know where to file the complaint, what allegations to make in the complaint to prove that the other party was negligent. And what I'm talking about now is a personal injury case, such as an automobile accident. We know how to handle that. And we know that sometimes we have to file the lawsuit because it's not always easy to just settle a case. We have to do that a lot of times just to get the insurance company's attention and to get the value of the case that it's worth. The other thing that we do is we engage in this discovery. We get documents from the other driver in an automobile accident, or the company in a construction accident, or products liability case, or medical malpractice case, whatever it may be, so that we know what all went on. We know what documents they have. We know what statements they have. And unless you have a lawyer, or you happen to know how to do all of that on your own, a lot of things can get missed. Things can get hidden from you. You may not know a lot of what the insurance company knows about the accident and what their defenses are. They may be telling you they've got a certain kind of defense, but they really don't have any defense at all. So that's what a lawyer does. And when the lawyer gets all that information and goes through the litigation process, then the lawyer has a really good idea of what is a jury, or in a work comp case, what's an arbitrator going to do. That's based on our experience and the documents, all of the information we've received. And then the other thing is, we know what elements of damages that you're entitled to. In a workers' compensation case, it's called permanent partial disability. In a jury trial, there's elements of damages including pain and suffering, past, present, and future, your loss of normal life, loss of enjoyment of life, all of your medical bills incurred in the past and likely to be incurred in the future, and your lost wages, what you've lost and what you're likely to incur in the future. All of these things are important when a lawyer is evaluating a case, and a lot of this is what people, though they think they understand, that somebody owes them a settlement, a lot of times people don't have any idea what it's actually worth, what the case is worth. The process can be a long and complicated process too. And unfortunately, while people want to believe that an insurance company is going to treat them fairly, most oftentimes that's not the case. You just have to remember that they are the ones that are trying to save the company money. They're not interested in making you whole. With that said, my name's Eric Kirkpatrick. My telephone number is 618-239-6070. And I guess what I need to add, because I get calls from all over the country, I am licensed in Illinois only. If you need general advice from another state, I really can't help you much, but I always appreciate the calls, and I'll be happy to talk to anybody. So give me a call if you need any advice at all or just want to chat. Thanks.